today's lesson. In our today's lesson, we are going to study about the error correction questions. Most often they fall under test number 10 in your final examination paper. Right. Usually in this question, they give you a paragraph or sentences with errors which are marked or underlined. In this question, the errors are underlined and you have to write the correct word, the word that should be corrected in the blanks given. Usually they give like such questions. First of all, before doing an error correction question, you have to go through in which tense the paragraph is going. There may be many errors, not only the errors in tense, but also there are errors in the word class, the parts of speech. The examples. Look here. In error correction questions, there are errors. There may be errors in word class, such as when the day final come, he felt nervous. Here, they have given that the underlined word is wrong. Final. So, the final is an adjective, as you all know. Final day or something. Final day, if it will be a final day, it is correct, adjective. But here this word has to describe the verb come. This has to describe this verb come. So it should be an adverb. As you all know, the adverbs describe or modify the verb. So when the day, it should be an adverb. So finally came, he felt very nervous. Right? And look at the second one. Peace of mind gives happiness. Here, peace mind. Mind is a noun. So this word describes the noun. So it should be an adjective. When the peace comes as adjective, it should be changed as peaceful. The suffix full will be added here. Peaceful mind. So peaceful. So these are some types of errors. You have to change the word class. Verbs change as nouns, or the adjectives should be changed as adverb. According to their function in that particular sentence or the instance, you have to find out in which word class they have to belong. In the word class, in the function you have to decide. Look at the third one. He would take him to Norelia to the holidays. Right? He would take him to Norelia to the holidays. We go to some places. The preposition here used is wrong. So, what should we use? During the holidays. We visit to some places during the holidays. So, there may be errors in prepositions. These are parts of speech. Right? The two should be changed as during. One morning, I finished one business at the bank. Here the one is wrong. Usually we don't say one business. Usually we say it as some business. I have some business there. I have to do some business. Right? Some business. So there's an error in determiners. Any, few, some, many, like that. My course is very interested. In this instance, this word should describe the course, my course. So, it should be but it should be interesting. My course is very interesting. This is an adjective, interesting. Interesting course, interesting storybook. Right. My parents searched for a hostel for my. Here, this is error. For, usually it should be for me. There's an error in pronouns. So, such errors can be found and they should be eliminated. But keep it in mind that a word replaces another word only and related to that word. The word you should correct it should be related to the word they have given, not a new word or an unfamiliar word. You have to check for them a word related to them with the meaning or with the tense, right? Here there are some other errors too. Errors in articles. And the, the articles and the. I waited for them for an hour. Is it correct? Here the hour has the pronunciation of the first letter has the pronunciation of a vowel sound. So we should use an here. He is doing an internship program. What is the error there? Can you spot out the error? He is doing an internship program. Is it correct? The error here is so it should be changed as and. Like that. There may be errors in articles. And another important error that can be common error, you can find it, errors in subject verb agreement. For every sentence there should be a subject verb agreement according to the tense we use there. Right. Look at the first one. I hopes you are fine. Here the first one, hopes, is the error. What should be the verb? The subject I. So the helping verb we should use is do. So do plus hope, again hope. We can't use hopes. So I hope. Luckily the school are very closer. Here what? The school. So this is the subject. Subject is singular, so the be verb we should use should be also singular. School is very closer. And then there may be some errors with two infinitive forms. When we use to, we should use the infinitive verb with it. They wanted to found a place. The verb we should use here is the verb stem. The verb stem of found is find. So they wanted to find a place to stay. And then there may be errors in tense. Before doing the question, you have to go through the paragraph in which tense it must go. If it says an event about the happened in the past, the paragraph should go in past. If it says the current event, the paragraph should be in simple present. If it says an ongoing action, it should be in present continuous. So errors in tense. I come to see you tomorrow. Will it possible? Tomorrow. So it should be I will come. I haven't wrote to you for so long. Here with have, we have to use the past participle. So I haven't written. Like that, there may be some errors. There may be some spelling mistakes also. What types of spelling mistakes? Mostly they will give you the homophones. What are the homophones? The words that pronounce the same but meaning and spelling are different. Here, look at the first one. I can walk there every day. This there is wrong. So what should I use? It should be there. It denotes the place. This is a pronoun. Right? These are homophones. Most often they will give homophones with different spellings. And there may be errors in singular and plural. I saw so many child at the beach yesterday. So many. So it should be plural. The plural of child should be children. I have to deal with the students of different. There are many countries, different countries. Be careful when you write the correct answer. You must not make any spelling mistakes. If you make such mistakes, your marks will be reduced. You are correcting the errors, you are marking the errors. So, you have to write the correct answer there. You can't write with spelling mistakes again. Right? Then, there may be noun gerunds. As you all studied in grade 8 or 9, there are noun gerunds. That the words end with ing, but they act as a noun. Swim in the ocean has been Sharon's passion since she was 5 years old. Here, what? Swim. Not swim. It's an action, but when it comes as swimming, it is an activity. Gardening is a good hobby, like that. Gardening. What? Gardening. It is a noun, like that. Swim goes as swimming. Then I delayed told Jerry the bad news. I delayed. This should be also a noun gerund. That should be telling. I delayed telling Jerry the bad news. Not told, telling. These are noun gerunds. Here, I didn't give you the errors. I didn't mark the errors. Try to find errors. Can you spot down the errors? If you can spot down the errors, you can change them easily. This is for your practice. Try to find the errors in the sentences. Look at the first one. There may be more than one errors in the sentence because this is for your practice. So read it carefully. The passenger were waiting at the station when 5 policemen rushed into different compartments of a train. Right? The passenger were. What is the error? You can find there. The passenger, so it's singular. So, according to the subject-verb agreement, it should be passenger bus. There's another error too in this sentence. Can you spot out? Oh no. Hello? Yes? The passenger was waiting at the station. Difference. Right, very good. Difference is wrong. It is an adjective, difference. it is a noun, difference is a noun, but it should be changed as different. And another error found here is the policemen, not man, 5. So, policemen. Different compartments of a train. Then, look at the second one. A tourist was looking at all the sights and taking photos. Right? He had completely forgot about the time when he realizing the ship was leaving. Right? The sentence goes in past. A tourist was looking at all the sights, past continuous, and taking photos. I think there are no errors, but in the second sentence, sorry, he had completely forgot. Had. With had, we should use the past participle. If it is in past perfect, we should use past participle with had. So he had completely, it should be the past participle, had forgotten. Forgotten about the time. When he realizing, no, when he, it is in past tense. So the realize should be when he realized. The two sentences were combined using when, so it should be at the moment. So it can be in the past, simple past. So when he realized the ship was leaving, it is in past continuous. It's right. Then the next one. I were very busy getting ready to travel to America. Is there any errors in the first sentence? Can you spot them out? I. The subject is I. I think there's an error in subject verb agreement. I, not were. I was very busy getting ready to travel to America. I am stayed with the family in the moment. In the moment. So, I am stayed, no. In the moment, so it should be in present continuous. Be verb plus present participle. So, I am staying with the family in the moment. Next one. Sri Lanka's main attractive is the central province. Right? Sri Lanka's main dash. This is an adjective, so and it should be a noun. Dash is the, so this is a noun, this is a subject. So main attraction, it should be changed as attraction. Ravi is happy when he received him examination results. Right? When he received, so it is in past. So is that correct? Is it should be also, it also should be in past. Ravi was happy when he received him examination. Is it right? Him examination. It should be his examination. There's an error in the pronoun. His examination, possessive adjective. His examination results. He had did it very well. There's another error. Can you spot it? Had did. Is it right? Had plus past participle. So had done. it very well. A week before August holidays, he was right. A week before. There's also another error on homophones. This week is the opposite of strong, not that. I want this one denoting the time. A week before August holidays, he was very, what should it be? Excited. He was very excited. Right. For your examination, they will underline the errors. There's no need to find out the errors by yourself, but this is for your practice to find out the errors, what type of errors can be seen. Right. Now, this is a question from your final examination paper, Gr.11. I think 2015, most often. Right. The following notice has been written by Suleka for the class notice board. There's a mistake in each sentence. Rewrite the sentence correcting the mistake. Here they ask you to rewrite it, not to correct the only word. They ask you to rewrite. So you have to rewrite the sentence. First of all, you should read the instruction carefully. Here they are asking you to rewrite, right? But in this year they didn't mark the errors. You have to find out the errors here. Drama practices, big notice for grade 9 students. Drama practices begins tomorrow. Drama practices, it's plural. So the verb should combined with the helping verb do. This is an announcement, so we can write it in simple present. So drama practices, what it should be? Begin. So you have to rewrite the sentence. Drama practices begin tomorrow. You have to rewrite not only the mistaken word but also the whole sentence. Look at the second one. Be prepared to stay after school. What should it be? We usually use the word be prepared. Be ready. That's the meaning. Be prepared to stay after school. And then parents' letter of permission are needed. You can find it out easily. Letter of permission, singular, parents, from a parent. A student should get permission from a parent. So parents' letter of permission, singular, so is needed. Then lunch is providing at the hostel. Is it right? Lunch is passive voice. It is in passive voice. So be verb plus past participle. Lunch is provided at the hostel. Mute பண்ணுங்க player. Mute your microphones. Check whether your microphones are muted. Microphones mute பண்ணிருக்கானே check பண்ணுங்க. Meet on the main hall at 2 p.m. Right. Here's an error in the proposition. Can you find it? Meet dash the main hall. What is it? Meet in the main hall. In the main hall at 2 p.m. Next one. The principal will address the students. There's an error. What is it? The homophone. These are principals, but this is the principal. Address principal will address the students. Address the students. Right. This is how you have to face this question. And this is another easiest one for you. This is from a practice paper, not from your final paper. For you, it is very easy. So you have get the confidence to do that question simply, right? Now read the following letter. In each line, one word is incorrect and it is underlined. The errors are underlined. Write the correct word in the space provided. Right. Today, dear Kasun, today is our third day in Gaul. My cousins also join us. Right. So they already joined. So it should be in past tense. Joined. We took ours dog. This is error. Ours dog, not ours dog. The pronoun should be the possessive adjective. What is it? Our dog. Brown also with us. Last evening we dash. It is last evening, so it should be in past tense. Played at golf fort. We enjoyed a lot. Dash the setting sun. Here I already said you about the noun gerund, the activities. A lot. Watching. This is a noun gerund. Watching the setting sun. Another one, the homophone. Is it correct? Sun. My Aunt Rani will coming. Will. With the verb will, we should use the infinitive. What is the infinitive? Come. From Australia tonight. She is going to infinitive again. To plus infinitive. What should it be? Spend. To spend a week with us. My father has bought six, so it should be plural. There's an error with singular and plural. 6 tickets for a drama. Tomorrow we'll go to another error with a homophone. What is it? To see. We are having a real good time. Having a good time. Please switch on your microphones. Check whether your microphones are muted. Microphone mute பண்ணிருக்கான்னு எல்லாம் check பண்ணுங்க. Good time. So adjective. The adjective is modified by an adverb. Adjective modify பண்றது adverb என்று படிச்சனா. So the real should be as an adverb. Really. I'll bring you a gifts. Is it correct? The article is a. So it should be a gift. Right. It's something simpler one for you. And then another one. It's from your past paper. There's a paragraph with underlined, the errors are underlined. Now you can find out the correct words instead of the wrong ones. Right? I must tell you about the drama, right? This should be after watching a drama. So this paragraph should go through the past tense. First of all, you have to get an idea about this paragraph. I must tell you about the drama that I go to see last Monday. So the event happened on last Monday. So the go should be in the past. Went to see last Monday. I hadn't intend, right? With had, we have to use the past participle. So, intend should be as intended, ed verb. But my neighbor offered me a ticket. My neighbor, what it offered, past of offer is offered me a ticket. I agreed to infinitive again. So to plus infinitive, to go with him, as I had nothing dash for the evening. I had plus past participle, so nothing planned. Past participle of plan is planned for the evening. The whole evening was dash. So he is describing the whole evening. So it should be an adjective like interesting. This is also amusing, ing. Present participles as adjectives here was amusing. I dash enjoyed it very much. How far I enjoyed, that is stated here. How far? So it should an adverb. So it should be really. I really enjoyed it very much. It was my first visit to a theatre after my long illness. The story, singular, so subject verb agreement is wrong here. So for singular we should use was. The story was a translation, but dash past tense looked. It all happened, so we should go think that it should be in the past tense, but looked very relevant to our society. After the drama, we, again there should be a past tense. Past of have is had. We had dinner at a restaurant. Luckily, we were able to catch the last bus home. Right? This is from your final paper. There's nothing difficult. A similar word related to the word underlined. So be confident. You can score full marks here. Half marks for one error. Half marks for one question. Right? This is another question from your past paper. Many companies advertise jobs in the job vacancies section of newspapers, right? So this is a usual action, so it should go in simple present. Right. Typically a job dash, what is a job dash? A noun, job advertisement. Here the job acts as an adjective and the next word should be a noun. Job advertisement includes a brief outline of the dash of the post. Responsible of the post. No, this is adjective. We should put a noun here. So the noun we should use here is responsibility of the post and the qualifications expected. While newspapers are still a value source of getting, so we are describing the source, so it should be an adjective. It should be a valuable source of getting something. What is it? It should be a noun. Getting something, a thing, information about job vacancies. Calling is another source. A person interested in working in with an article, and with an article we use a noun. So this should be organization can explore. This is the process of calling of the phone, emailing, or dash visiting, describing the visiting. So it should be an adverb. So personally visiting a company, seeking a job. Right? Then again, finally, this is also a question paper from your question from your final examination paper to assess the ability to understand the relationship between sentences in a text. Right? Editing. The technique we use is editing. Read the following passage. In each line, one word is incorrect and it is underlined. Write the correct word in the space provided. This is like a proofreading. There are some errors. There may be errors in printing or writing or somewhere else. We have to correct them. Right? First go through the paragraph. It happened 2 months ago in Norelia, so it should be in the past tense. Where I was vacationing with friends. I had plus past participle. Most often the same mistakes, nearly same mistakes will be given for you. I had been accustomed to jogging regularly. That means used to jogging regularly. But that weekend I am. Is it correct? I am past. So past of am is was. I was just lazy. The past of stay is stayed in the house and ate a lot of ice cream. By the 4th day of singular vacation, so it should be also in singular. This or the, or you can use that also. All the 3 answers were accepted in the panel, but this is the most suitable one. Singular of these. This vacation, I had to face the truth. I was slowly was plus past continuous. It is not in passive, so I was. Subject is there, so it is not in passive voice. It is in active voice. So I was slowly gaining weight. I started jogging again. I ran up the hill. ing noun gerund. Panting. Panting means with short breath. Short breath. Having short breath. After running after doing a heavy work, we pant. I ran up the hill panting. At the top, dash on the hill. Is it correct? Top of the hill. There was a solitary house. Gasping for breath. I am struggling to get breathing. Gasping for breath, I says to the man. Not says, it should be in the past. Said to the man at the door. You lives on a big hill. No, it is said by me, so it should be in present because it is in quotation. So I would not change the tense here, but there's an error in subject verb agreement. You, so I should use do. You live on a big hill. The man said promptly, yes, I have. The past participle, have plus past participle, so got. The good sense not to, so it should be the infinitive, to plus infinitive, run up the hill. Right? You can get these ideas by reading a lot. For error correction questions, yes? சொல்லுங்க அப்ப Right, it's also right, but they expect என்ன எதிர்பார்ப்பேன்